Okay, today's video is all about the games that a lady will play if she isn't interested in you. And I have to say, you know what? I'm probably going to regret this whole video because I know there's going to be a little bit of hatred down in the comment section below, where some guys will say, Anna, I told you so. All women play games. What's the point of dating them? Now, understand this. You even play games to the ladies, okay? It's one of these things that we all do as human beings to kind of add a slight bit of manipulation to get what we want. So a girl will play games to, one, get what she wants, and two, because she knows she can keep playing these games because you don't say anything otherwise. So these games that I'm going to be talking about is her pulling back a little bit, so she's still getting all the fun, all the goodness from you as boyfriend material, but she's not quite committing to you. So if you want to know more, don't move an inch. Stay tuned. Ignore what she says and listen to what she does. Now, I want to start off with an example from a recent friend of mine. He was dating a girl and the girl kept saying to him that she loved him lots and she wanted to make the relationship work, but she just felt a little bit off. Now, this sounds pretty reasonable. She's being honest and she's very open. So the guy was led to believe that things were okay. They just needed to patch things up a little bit, but the love was still there. She would arrange to always go round to the house to see him, but sadly, she never actually turned up on the day. And every time they arranged dates, she was really happy, but then she just decided to hang out with her girlfriends instead. So we need to look at her actions. I am not going to come round, but she was saying, I will come round. Now, this girl frequently stood him up, would not answer the phone calls. So we need to look at what she says to her actions. So do not let her lead you on if her actions and her words are from two very, very different words. So instead of actually paying attention to what she says in person or over the telephone, you need to monitor her actual actions because that's how she truly feels. Now, a lot of guys can fall for this situation because they think she said something amazing. It means she really does love me, but she's not getting in touch. I wonder what's going wrong. The thing that's going wrong is she's playing games, my friend. She's not interested and she isn't taking you seriously, so you need to move on. She never calls or texts you first. If you have noticed that you are the one that's doing all of the initiating of all the conversations, well, buddy, it's a very clear sign that she really is not interested in you. So don't confuse this with the fact that she's texting you back, which means she likes you, and she's answering your calls, which also means that it's okay, because it really isn't. Understand that a woman that is interested, she will text you first, and she will call you first because she wants to maintain that connection. And anything less, well, she's just playing games to keep up appearances to make you feel that she's interested when really she's not fully committed. And I mean, this is pretty basic. She knows she doesn't have to make an effort to actually call and text you because you're the one that does all of that for her. And she probably likes it because it's, I guess, stroking her ego. She never takes pictures with you. I am not the type of person who likes to brag about their relationship on Facebook because studies have actually shown that the people that do brag about their new relationships kind of set them up for failure. So 9 times out of 10, these relationships that are bragged about actually break up a lot more quicker than the relationships which aren't a public action. So there is some truth about when she doesn't want to be seen in a photograph with you, but any girl that isn't proud to take a selfie with you and upload it to social media, or even just keep a picture of you two together on her mobile phone, is a girl that really doesn't want to have a serious relationship with you. She is always busy. I never truly believe that someone is always so busy that they can't text you back or call you. I mean, the majority of us take our mobile phones with us when we go to the toilet. So if you have time to be sitting there stationary and scrolling through Reddit, you most definitely have time to text someone back. The real reason why people say they're too busy is because they are not prioritizing your text backs. It's pretty simple. If you ask her to go out on a date, or if you want to Skype each other, because obviously lockdown is a thing right now, and she always gives you the excuse of, I'm just so busy, then be honest with yourself. It's a sign she really isn't interested. Now, this is a game because she's just keeping you at the end of this rope, but not actually investing in you. So it's very safe to say that, look, some women can be busy, but she has to tell you that she's busy and offer some form of rain check. So if you find that she's always busy, it's because, well, she's probably busy with somebody else instead of you. Her girlfriends are very much high priority. Friends are so important when you start to invest in a long-term relationship, because otherwise you just end up spending all of your time together with your partner and you miss out on everyone else that used to be in your life. So signs that you are being played is that a girl keeps you at arm's length, but she always chooses her girlfriends over you. You are literally low priority. So if you can say that over 50% of the time she spends more time with them over you, well, it's safe to say that you really are not that important to her. She only calls you when she wants something. This one's pretty easy to understand now, isn't it? If she seems to message you first or call you first to get some advice or some help with a project, or for you to simply come around and do something, for example, open up jars, fix bathroom mirrors, whatever it may be, she's using you for free instead of actual boyfriend material. So you would agree that this is very easy to spot, right? But here we go. Unfortunately, guys seem to think that just by being lovely and nice and honouring every request that a girl makes, that means he's a very good boyfriend. They wouldn't want to say no to her requests in case she turns around and says, you are a bad person, I don't deserve you. But you need to take a look at this from a pragmatic view. She is using you for her own gain. She is genuinely just asking you to do things for her without giving you anything back. She always cancels plans. Life happens, okay? Sometimes girls will cancel a couple of days before the date, and sometimes girls will even cancel on the actual day of the date because something big happened that they could not avoid. But the importance here is to decide, is she playing games based on the excuse she actually gives you? Now, if you find that she is constantly cancelling on you and gives you a very poor apology, well, it's clear to say she's definitely not interested. However, if she cancels and apologises and then offers an alternative day of when she's available, well, this is behaviour that you expect from a good girlfriend. And anything less is truly just keeping you round for the sake of it for whatever gain you are providing to her. You noticed a change in her personality. This is very common that if a girl gets irritated by her boyfriend, she shuts down and she doesn't want to communicate with him. But when they go out in public, she's gone from being very cold to being very warm. So she's keeping up appearances around people so that everyone else feels that she is in a good relationship with you. She's putting up this false bravado of being a loving, committed girlfriend, which probably leaves you feeling WTF. Now, this is a textbook game of playing. She doesn't have the stereotypical balls to end things with you. However, she's very bothered about how people see her in the relationship. Therefore, she would do whatever she feels is necessary to make people feel that you guys have a good relationship. But it's a bad game. Get rid of her. She takes forever to get back to you. We have our phones literally at arm's reach every single day. So never believe it when a girl says that, I've just been so busy, I didn't have my phone on me. Obviously, we're not including work time right now or when she's, in the shower. But I'm talking about when you feel that it takes her longer than it should to text you back or forever to answer your calls. This is because she really isn't putting you on that high priority level. When the two of you are together, if you notice, she's always next to her phone and she's pretty quick to respond to her friends in your presence, Well, take this from me, she really is not interested in communicating with you, which is why it takes ages for her to get back to you, because she's got a million other things that she would much rather do, sadly. She says that she needs to figure out what she wants. Going back to the example of my friend from the start of this video, the girl specified that she needed time to figure out what it was that she wanted, and that is a perfectly good thing to say. But my friend should have said to her, okay, that's fine, you go have that time. Go do what you want. I'm not happy with giving you this space, but I know it's important. But you need to go and do that and get back in touch with me when you feel okay. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go get on with my life and pretend that I'm a single guy because you've essentially created that distance between us. Now, by doing this, this gives the chance for her to say, you know what, I feel pretty sad at the thought of you dating someone else. Let me step up my game and we will make sure this relationship works out. Or if she just agrees and says, okay, that's fine, well, that's a pretty good sign that she was just using you all along. She tells you that you are just her friend. Sadly, a lot of guys find themselves in this situation. They feel like they're in a good relationship. He probably goes to people and says, I don't know what's going on. She treats me like her boyfriend and I treat her like my girlfriend. We do all these amazing relationship things, but she still says that we are friends. What do I do from here? Now, the fact that you are questioning what to do is a bit of an alarm bell ringer. You need to understand that obviously she does not want to give you the full version of herself. So you need to drop her like it's hot, because she's playing games. She's keeping you around forever because of those boyfriend benefits that you provide to her. But because she's not willing to invest fully into the relationship and you've not said anything otherwise, therefore she's going to keep playing this game and taking you for granted because, well, you aren't really respecting yourself. So get out of this situation. And it sucks because you feel that you are in an amazing relationship, yet there's something just a little bit off and you just want her to admit that you guys are in a proper couple. But this situation is tough. It's very tough. But the only thing that you can do really is walk away. And it's going to feel like you are actually breaking up with her and you're going to have to start getting over her. But I promise, would you much rather stay with a girl that just says that you guys are friends and uses you, or would you rather date a girl who is happy to show you off to the world? Well, I know which one I would choose. I am fresh out of tips, but if you do want some more, then don't worry. There are some videos here next to my head. Go click on these because I really think you will like them. All you have to do now is tell me how much you enjoyed the video, give me a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, stay happy. Bye-bye.